It's been 2 years since the world was shaken by the news of the mass kidnapping of nearly 300 schoolgirls by the Nigerian terrorist group Boko Haram. Since the event, an international coalition was formed to push back against the group's reign of terror and bring the girls home, but has thus far proven unsuccessful. RT correspondent Manuel Rapalo gives us a look at where that fight stands now, 2 years on.
In the middle of the night on April 14, 2014, a group of men carrying automatic rifles entered the Chibok government secondary school in northeastern Nigeria. The men kidnapped 276 girls from their dormitories, taking them in as prisoners, sex slaves, or child soldiers for the Nigerian terrorist group Boko Haram. The event did more than shine a light on the militant network. It sparked global outrage in Nigeria. People marched. Activists created the social media hashtag #BringBackOurGirls. Protests sparked around the world, begging the international community to do something. Weeks after the abduction, the Obama administration announced that U.S. military and law enforcement advisors would be sent to Nigeria to help rescue the girls.
Like millions of people across the globe, my husband and I are outraged and heartbroken over the kidnapping of more than 200 Nigerian girls from their school dormitory in the middle of the night. This unconscionable act was committed by a terrorist group determined to keep these girls from getting an education. Grown men attempting to snuff out the aspirations of young girls.
Since the kidnapping, several of the girls have managed to escape their captors. But despite the aid of U.S. military drones and Army advisors, as well as the assistance of neighboring countries like Chad and Cameroon, the Nigerian military says that 219 of the girls are still missing. Most recently, CNN released footage featuring 15 girls believed to be among the kidnapped. While the footage was shot last December, the girls are thought to be alive. And over the last year, UNICEF has released troubling statistics about Boko Haram's reign of terror. The international body notes that 1.3 million children have been displaced, thousands more kidnapped, and upwards of 5,000 of them are unaccompanied by their parents. Moreover, Boko Haram has also been using children to carry out suicide bombings. And the number of children used in these attacks has risen from 4 in 2014 to 44 just last year, with 75% of these attacks carried out by young girls. 2 years on, little progress has been made in tracking down where the missing girls are, but the protests continue, as do the hopes that someday they will be allowed to return home. Manuel Rapalo, RT Studios, Washington.